In this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can graph the standard form of linear equations using intercepts. Intercepts are where the line crosses the axes, the x-axis or the y-axis. Together, the plural is axes. So I have a couple of examples here for you. Notice that in this line, we have a negative slope. Our y-intercept here is at the point 0 and 6. Our x-intercept is here at the point 2, 0. This is where it crosses the x-axis. This is where it crosses the y-axis. The other line I have has a y-intercept at 0, negative 7, where it crosses the y-axis. We call it the y-intercept. Where it crosses the x-axis, we call it the x-intercept, and that's at the point 9, 0. The thing that you really need to pay attention to help you with intercepts is that notice that the y-intercept numbers 0, 6, and 0, negative 7 always has an x value of 0. Any point that's on this y-axis is going to be 0 something. 0, 0, 0, negative 1, 0, negative 2, 0, negative 3. The x-intercept always has a y value of 0. Notice that everything on the x-axis has a y value of 0. This x-intercept is 2, 0. This x-intercept is 9, 0. The y part of the coordinate is 0 in these cases. So if you know that you've got a 0 somewhere in there, it makes it easy to substitute the zeros into the equation and find the intercepts and graph them. Here's an example with an equation 3x minus 5y equals 15. This is in standard form, ax minus by equals c. The key is to use the substitution of zeros. So in the first one, we're going to substitute 0 for x, and we're going to find the y-intercept. So I put 0 in where the x is. 3 times 0 is 0, which makes it go away. Some people call this the cover-up method because you can cover up the 3x term, it will go away. And then you're just left with the negative 5y equals 15. Solve by dividing by the negative 5 on both sides, and you get y equals negative 3. Because we put the x in as 0, and we got the y out as negative 3, we have the point 0, negative 3 for our y-intercept. Next, we're going to find the x-intercept. We still are going to substitute 0, but this time it's going to go in position for the y, and we're going to find the x value. So here I am putting the y equals 0 into the equation. 5 times 0, of course, disappears, and you're left with 3x equals 15. Divide by the 3 to solve, and you get x equals 5. Since we put 0 in for our y, the point we get is the x is 5 and the y is 0, and this is our x-intercept. When we put these together on the graph, we get the line, and it's really quite nice because the 0, negative 3 is easy to graph on the y-axis. The 5, 0 is easy to graph on the x-axis, and now we have the line. I do want to warn you, you don't always get whole numbers for these, but I do find that the intercepts are probably the easiest way to graph equations in standard form.